Good morning, buenos dias.
My day here at Freedom Elementary starts at 6:50 in the morning. So upon arrival, I make sure, my mask is in place, check in, I take my temperature, make sure that that is in accordance to CDC guidelines. I also do our Dr. Owl check-in, which asks the survey questions as far as if I have any symptoms, and that allows me entry to give me a check-off that I'm allowed to come in. I have buses coming in, students start coming off, we get them off one at a time, and I have personnel there taking their temperature, asking them Dr. Owl questions, and then making sure that before they get off the bus that they have appropriate amount of hand sanitizer. At 7:15, our drop-offs begin to take place. So parents come to the front of the school. We ensure that they've done Dr. Owl, and our campus nurse, Ms. Garcia, welcomes our student, takes their temperature, and asks also the parents if they've done their Dr. Owl check-in each morning.
I still give out medications throughout the day. We still have kids that have chronic illnesses that I need to take care of. Masks. They come, they have to be wearing a mask, they tear, they get wet, so we're giving masks throughout the day. It's pretty much everything we used to do as school nurses, plus now, the COVID testing, and they're pulling us out to go to the vaccine clinics. So it's a lot. During the time, the kids are in their classrooms with the teachers, so the teachers are the ones really in charge of hey, don't get too close, or when they're walking in the halls, there's stickers on the floor 6 feet away. So they stay on their stickers. In the cafeteria, they're sitting side by side. They're not sitting across each other anymore. And they're also one per bench, where it used to be 2 students per bench. So, and in the classrooms, they still have their shields, but they are required to wear their face masks.
In Fritz, who's from the story, background knowledge, boom.
My face-to-face kiddos now, I have a total of 8, so I have about half my class here with me face-to-face, and the other 8 are virtual. So some things that have been super different here in the classroom, of course, obvious, we wear masks. They also have the clear desk shields that we wouldn't typically have. And then, of course, those kiddos that don't log in at all has been even more of a challenge, because we can only reach so far through a telephone call or a dojo message. And as a teacher, that hurts the most, because your job is to prepare these kids for the next grade, and it's out of your hands, so it's difficult, because I think of how to solve all the problems I have with curriculum, and okay, I'll reteach this skill, and I'll reteach this, and I'll teach it a different way. But then when it's kind of, you've reached your limit of, I've already tried everything I can to get this kid to come to school, it's a whole nother problem that I've really had to work through this year.
Time to come back. Tell your neighbors, tell your tias, tus madrinas, tus abuelas. Gotta go back to school. It's time. Yes or yes? Yes! Good job. So welcome to the...
Despite the different challenges that we faced for the last year, it is my priority that I keep my faculty, my staff, and most importantly, my students safe. But at the end of the day, I need to ensure that my teachers have the proper tools, the proper equipment, the proper staff development to ensure our student success. Because my students, they're going to grow. They're going to be successful. They are going to be active and productive members of society. And we're going to ensure that that happens.